Hi, I'm Craig Lane, founder of Health Alkemy. I came to be where I am now through a series of health crises and accidents, beginning 25 years ago with a broken neck. And as I was laying in the hospital bed, I learned what true healing was all about, as the doctors told me that I would never surf again and never walk again normally, and a lot of disclaimers. And I was laying in the hospital bed deciding that my health is in my own hands, and that is what I bring to my clients, is understanding that we must take personal responsibility for our health through our choices in our food, our diet, and lifestyle. How I go about doing that is we typically have an individual one-on-one meeting, though we can find balances coming to classes, which I teach, and health support groups. I work with practitioners also with very difficult cases. That's another sidelight of my business. So if you're a practitioner and you need help with a very difficult case, I have a particular talent in coming to unified solutions for difficult cases where nothing seems to work. I go about bringing change by an assessment method called iridology, where we examine the eye. I do Chinese medical diagnosis, where we look at tongue and pulse, and I do some modern and not so modern medical techniques such as orthostatic blood pressure and various palpations using acupuncture points and other trigger points to determine levels of inflammation and need. I look at a person's constitution or their inherent things they were born with to determine their needs. I look at the season we're in, the age of the person, and their current health situation. So in other words, if someone is very, very sick, we're going to take a different approach than if they were very, very well. We would want to wipe out the sickness or the pain and inflammation first, and then work on the deeper core issues that are causing the sickness or the pain. We can do that also through the support groups, through the classes, but typically we go through individual consultations that may take anywhere from 6 months to a year for some people. It may be resolved in as soon as 1 to 2 months for others. And yet others, I have clients that sometimes they need 3 to 4 years. I was typically taught that for every month of healing, we would have been out of balance for a year. So in other words, if we were out of balance for the first 30 years of our life, it may take up to 30 months to get back into balance. But typically my clients go on an accelerated path because I've been doing this for 20 years. Thank you for your attention, and please stay tuned to Health Alkemy for more wonderful information.